This video is brought to you by The Grudge. Own it on digital March 10th and Blu-ray March 24th.
These are some of horror's most notable screen actresses. Hey guys, it's Phoebe with WatchMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Scream Queens. Where are they now?
If we know who it is, then it's over. Just get the police. Yeah, and when we come back, he'll be gone. It will only take a minute. I have to do this.
We're looking at various Scream Queens throughout history and seeing what they've been up to lately. We will be including people who have had one notable role or are known for their participation in the genre. Let's get to it. Number 10. Vera Farmiga. Vera and her younger sister Thaisa are some of the greatest and most prominent modern Scream Queens. They've both done work in film and television, as Vera has starred in Bates Motel and The Conjuring series, while Thaisa has famously done American Horror Story and the Conjuring spinoff The Nun. 2019 was a fantastic year for Vera, as she starred in both Godzilla King of the Monsters and Annabelle Comes Home.
All the evil in here reminds me of all the good that's out there.
2020 looks to be another great year for the actress, as she'll star as young Livia Soprano in The Sopranos prequel, The Many Saints of Newark, and will reprise her iconic role as Lorraine Warren yet again in The Conjuring: The Devil Made Me Do It.
Stop blaming yourself.
Number 9. Marilyn Burns.
My granddaddy's buried here. Can we find out if anything happened to him?
Burns is a historic Scream Queen, having starred as Sally in the original The Texas Chainsaw Massacre back in 1974. And scream she did. The climax of the film is almost entirely dedicated to her shrieking, squirming, and running for her life. Burns went on to appear in a few more horror films throughout the years, including Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation, Eaten Alive, and Texas Chainsaw 3D in 2013.
My blood runs through you.
Unfortunately, that proved to be Burns' last major role, as she passed away in 2014 at the age of 65. Her cause of death has never been specified, although it is believed to have been a heart attack. Number 8. Danielle Harris.
Do you love me, Rachel?
In 2012, Danielle Harris was inducted into the Fangoria Hall of Fame for her iconic work as a Scream Queen. Most of you know her from the Halloween series. She played Jamie in Halloween 4 and 5, as well as Annie Brackett in the Rob Zombie remakes.
I can't believe you're making me haul this thing all the way over there.
Harris remains a busy actress, having appeared in dozens of film and TV shows throughout the 2010s. Most of these are little-known genre films, including the modern cult slasher film series Hatchet.
How many bodies you say there were?
20.
Harris also made her feature-length directorial debut in 2013 with a movie called Among Friends. In terms of more high-profile films, you can actually spot her in Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, playing Angel, a member of the Manson family. Number 7. Heather Langenkamp.
Work like a charm.
Smooth.
Langenkamp was a popular Scream Queen throughout the 80s and early 90s, having starred in A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Shocker, and Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
I don't like that thing.
She's continued her work in horror, serving as narrator in the 2019 short film Road Trash, acting in the TV movie Truth or Dare, as well as appearing in 2 episodes of American Horror Story Freak Show in 2014. She's also contributed to the horror genre behind the camera by serving as the co-owner of the makeup company AFX Studio. AFX provided the makeup and prosthetics work for movies including Dawn of the Dead and The Cabin in the Woods, as well as the non-horror films Evan Almighty and Cinderella Man. Number 6. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
No weapons, no friends, no hope. Take all that away, and what's left?
Me.
Gellar was a big name in horror in the late 90s and early 2000s, having starred or cameoed in the likes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Scream 2, The Grudge, and of course I Know What You Did Last Summer, alongside teen icon and novice Scream Queen Jennifer Love Hewitt.
If she had it in front of her,
She could point him out.
Gellar has focused primarily on television in the 2010s, landing a lead role alongside Robin Williams in the CBS comedy The Crazy Ones, and voicing the seventh sister in Star Wars Rebels.
You have great potential, but perhaps it is I that might teach you, as your master never achieved the rank of Jedi Knight.
As of 2019, she's currently producing a limited series titled Sometimes I Lie alongside Ellen DeGeneres. Her ventures have extended beyond the entertainment industry, as she co-founded an organic and non-GMO baking company called Foodsters in 2015.
Yeah, well, there's no accounting for taste.
Speaking of The Grudge, this video is brought to you by 2020's The Grudge, featuring a scream queen who didn't make our list, Lin Shaye. Shaye has had roles in classics like Nightmare on Elm Street, Critters 1 and 2, and was a comedic muse for the Farrelly brothers in the 90s. Unlike a lot of other entries on our list, she's arguably at the height of her career right now. She recently starred in the Insidious franchise and is starring in the upcoming Penny Dreadful City of Angels. Number 5. Linnea Quigley. Quigley was never a major Hollywood star like Sarah Michelle Gellar, but she earned her reputation as a scream queen nonetheless, thanks to her work in countless B-movies throughout the 80s and 90s. These included Graduation Day, Silent Night, Deadly Night, and The Return of the Living Dead.
Do you ever fantasize about being killed?
Never.
Do you ever wonder about all the different ways of dying?
And while she hasn't appeared in movies of that caliber as of late, her work has certainly not slowed down. She appeared in over 30 movies throughout the 2010s, though you likely haven't heard of a single one of them, unless you're a genre enthusiast. In 2017, she starred in a movie called Bone Hill Road, and 2019 saw her appearing in The Best Laid Plans. She's fully embraced her status as a B-movie icon.
Kiss my ass, Jimmy.
Can't wait.
Number 4. Linda Blair. Blair is not only a horror icon, but also holds an important place in film history. She made said history in 1973 when she starred as Regan in The Exorcist, a role that earned her an Academy Award nomination. She proceeded to star in various B-movies and exploitation films, including 1981's Hell Night.
Can I resign now? No, you don't. We got a deal.
And with that, she went from Oscar-nominated actress to Razzie-nominated actress. Blair's creative output has slowed in the 2010s, with her last major acting roles being an episode of Supernatural in 2006 and as Helen Harris in the 2016 action comedy Surge of Power: Revenge of the Sequel.
You sound genuinely surprised. Or are you that good of an actor?
She's mostly focused on reality TV work, appearing as herself in 12 episodes of Pit Boss from 2010 to 2012, one episode of Celebrity Ghost Stories, and an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, appropriately titled Scream Queens.
And the legendary Linda Blair! I can't believe you're here. My head is spinning.
Number 3. Janet Leigh. Janet Leigh is arguably the OG Scream Queen, having starred as Marion Crane in Alfred Hitchcock's landmark horror film Psycho. That shower scene alone is enough to earn her a spot in the Scream Queen Hall of Fame.
Jesus.
She proceeded to star in more horror movies throughout the years, including The Fog, Halloween H2O, and that unfortunately meme-worthy movie Night of the Lepus. Her role as Norma in Halloween H2O proved to be one of her last, as she passed away in 2004 from vasculitis, a fatal inflammation of the blood vessels. She was 77 years old at the time.
Oh, Miss Tate, happy Halloween.
Number 2. Neve Campbell.
Who'd you call?
What?
Well, I don't know. When you're arrested, you're allowed one phone call, so I was just curious. Who'd you call?
Campbell has performed in a wide variety of movies and television shows, but among her most popular and iconic roles is that of Sidney Prescott in the Scream series. Between 1996 and 2011, the franchise spanned 4 movies in 15 years. Her latest major movie role came in 2018 when she starred alongside Dwayne Johnson in Skyscraper.
I rebooted the control systems for the entire building.
Though she does have a few movies in the works for the 2020s. She's also become a more prolific television actress, starring in an episode of Mad Men in 2014 and 2 episodes of Manhattan in 2015. Her most substantial TV work can be found in House of Cards, where she played Claire's political operative Leanne Harvey for 2 seasons and 26 episodes.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. This morning I started driving. I got scared. Anyway, I'm on my way back. Can I come see you?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, look.
Look where?
Behind the bush.
Janet Leigh passed the proverbial Scream Queen torch to her daughter, and she definitely hoisted it with pride. Curtis is well known for starring in the likes of The Fog, Terror Train, Prom Night, and of course, the Halloween franchise. As is rarely the case with Scream Queens, Curtis's career is arguably stronger now than it ever has been.
Don't move! Load him in! Shut the door!
The 2010s were fantastic for Curtis, as she reprised her iconic role as Laurie Strode for 2018's Halloween, and starred as Kathy Munch in Scream Queens.
I was wrong to raise you the way I did, but at least I can protect you.
In 2019, she starred in the beloved murder mystery Knives Out, and is set to reprise her role as Laurie yet again for 2020's Halloween Kills. She is truly the reigning Scream Queen of our time.
Mr. Blanc, I know who you are. I read your profile in The New Yorker. I found it delightful. I just buried my 85-year-old father who committed suicide. Why are you here?
All hail Jamie Lee Curtis, Queen of Scream. What do you guys think? Did we miss anyone? Let us know in the comments below or tweet me at Phoebe_WM.
This video is brought to you by The Grudge. Own it on digital March 10th and Blu-ray March 24th.